I can't deny your light, 'cause you're the only one to make me fly. You know what you are, you are. Sex bomb, sex bomb, you are sex bomb. You can give it to me when I need to come along. Give it to me, sex bomb, you're my sex bomb. And baby, you can turn me on. Baby, you can turn me on. You know what you're doing to me, don't you? You do it. Now don't get me wrong, ain't gonna do you no harm, no. This bomb's for loving and you can shoot it far. I'm your main target, come and help me ignite. Love struck, holding you tight. Hold me tight, darling. Make me explode, although you know the route to go. Sex me slow, slow, baby. And yes, I must react to claims of those who say that you are not all that, huh. Turn me on, turn me on, sex bomb, sex bomb, sex bomb, sex bomb. You can give it to me when I need to come along. Ooh, sex bomb, you're my sex bomb, and baby you can turn me on. You can give me more and more, counting up the score. You can turn me upside down and inside. You can make me feel the real, and I can give it to you anytime because you're mine. Ouch. Sex bomb. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh. Sex bomb, sex bomb, sex bomb. Oh. You can give it to me when I need to be turned on. No, no, no. Sex bomb, well, sex bomb. And baby, you can turn me on. Turn me on. Listen to this. Spy on me, baby, you a satellite. Infrared to see me move through the night. Aim gonna fly, you shoot me right. I'm gonna like the way you fight, and I love the way you fight. Now you found a secret code I use to wash away my lonely blues with. So I can't deny your light, 'cause you're the only one to make me fly. You know what you are, you are. Sex bomb, what you're doing to me, don't you? You do. Now don't get me wrong, ain't gonna do you no harm, no. This bomb's for loving and you can shoot it far. I'm your main target, come and help me ignite. Love struck, holding you tight. Hold me tight, darling. Make me explode, although you know the route to go. Sex me slow. Turn me on, turn me on, down, yeah. Sex bomb, sex bomb, sex bomb. You can give it to me when I need to come along. Ooh, sex bomb, you're my sex bomb, and baby you can turn me on. You can give me more and more, counting up the score. Yeah. You can turn me upside down and inside. You can make me feel the real, and I can give it to you anytime because you're mine. Ouch. Sex bomb. Oh, baby. Oh. Sex bomb, sex bomb, sex bomb. Oh. You can give it to me when I need to be turned on. No, no, no. Sex bomb, well, sex bomb. And baby, you can turn me on. Turn me on. Listen to this. Spy on me, baby, you a satellite. Infrared to see me move through the night. Aim gonna fire, shoot me right. I'm gonna like the way you fight. And I love the way you fight. Now you found a secret code I use to wash away my lonely blues with. So I can't deny your lie, 'cause you're the only one to make me fly. You know what you are, you are. Sex bomb, you are sex bomb. You can give it to me when I need to come along. Give it to me. Sex bomb, you're my sex bomb. And baby, you can turn me on. Baby, you can turn me on. You know what you're doing to me, don't you? You do. Now don't get me wrong, ain't gonna do you no harm, no. This bomb's for loving and you
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a...
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The wingmen are Sexton and Miller. Then it's Ball. Then there's Bull. And it's Diabate in at power forward. And for the Heat, in the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Mitchell is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes. Bulls got the opening bucket of the night here for Charlotte.
Those boards appear to me like easy money for Bull. Then the awareness to put it back through, that's good work.
Jaquez sets a screen for Adebayo. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 to shoot. From the arc. Pass to Jovic. Jaquez against Miller. It's tipped and stolen by Sexton. Ball with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
And last season, the Heat with their worst finish in a decade. Greg, it was surprising.
Well, the Jimmy Butler saga hung over the middle part of the season. The team's best player had 1 foot out the door even before they traded him. So now this team pivots towards that younger core.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Here's Bull. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Craig, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
And that one falls for Bull. Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there, he led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
When you've got an imposing force like Bobo, you expect to see him at the line a lot.
Here's Jovic. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Sexton. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Wiggins. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Ball up top, covered by Mitchell. Here's Miller, banked in off the glass.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Here's Hackett. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Bowles setting the pick for Sexton. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here.
Hope y'all like this Amazon
And a
Prime
timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Colin Sexton. Last year, getting it done. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now, here's Ball.
What is he doing?
It's rebounded by Jovic.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Wiggins surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Jovic, no good. Hornets trail by 3. On the wing, Miller. Covered by Wiggins. Miller against Wiggins. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Whack.
Back to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Hawkins. Wiggins with the rebound. And here are the Heat. They're on an 11-3 run. Mitchell outside. For the 3. Over to the left wing. Jovic. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th assist in this one. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Ball. Last time, 14 points for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That is his first foul of the game. Now Miller. Last game he had 34 points. To the paint. And that's going to be a travel.
And they were in the top 10 in terms of fewest turnovers. Really good passing and ball handling group that they had last season.
Hey, Greg, their ranking and opponent's scoring average shows just how focused they were on defense. They were willing to grind out wins when they had to. Miami leading by 6. Mitchell passes to Jovic. Mitchell outside. Adebayo finds Jaquez. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The Hornets 4th.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Hornets trail by 8. And Sexton has it in the corner. Here's Bol. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bol's got 5 points so far.
I like seeing Bol be aggressive inside and not allowing physical defense to bother his shot.
Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
Here's Sexton. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. And yes, it's good.
Good shot.
7
Good
points
shot,
for Bol.
Not too many can match up with Bol in close.
And here is Mitchell. Still without a basket. Hawkins left side. And stolen by Sexton. There's Bol with the three. Here's Diabate. Got a piece of it. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller.
Well, he just didn't
That's
make
great.
the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Miami leading by 6. Mitchell outside. Pass to Adebayo. On the wing, Wiggins. On the wing, Hawkins. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here is Miller. Bol, a screen on Wiggins. Here's Miller. And it's Bol slamming it down.
Yeah.
That was a vicious slam from Bol.
Power that
Love
down, big
seeing him
Bol,
throw it
big
down with
Bol,
that kind of
Super
power.
Bowl.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Mitchell with it. Wiggins outside. Over in the corner, Hawkins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 6-point game. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Hornets trail by 8. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Miller outside. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Miller's got his second basket of the night.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Hawkins outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Now, here's Mitchell. Hasn't made one yet. And stolen by Bol. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Here's Miller. Over Mitchell. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
I'm just breaking
It's
everything.
really easy for Bol to throw it down. Man, I'm a little jealous, especially with these creaky knees that I've got. I don't even think I could dunk in my dreams.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And some changes here for the Heat. Powell comes in for Jaime Hawkins. And Smith subbed in for Mitchell. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Charlotte. Trey Mann comes in for Colin Sexton. Now, here's Adebayo. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against New York.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
So it's the Hornets now, following the score by Miami. And it's the Heat on the break. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Ball against Powell. Miller outside. Now Bol. 23 points for him the last game against Washington. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And the Heat making a change here. Jonas is checked in. The Heat leading by 7. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on. And last season, their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Here's Mann. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Jonas. 1:39 left in the first quarter. It's Powell on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get a shot off. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
A moment to check out Bam Adebayo here. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 18 points a game. 9 rebounds and 4 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, the scoring turns the tide.
Now here is Miller, following the miss by Bam Adebayo.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Larson. Adebayo passes to Powell.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Mann passes to Bull. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Heat. They have a 9-point lead to the right side. Adebayo down low. He's covered by Ball. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Pass to Ware. Here's Powell. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Powell. Adebayo's got 6 points.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And so it's the Miami Heat. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Some changes for Charlotte. Here's Mitchell. No scoring in this one.
CPU's.
In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Mitchell. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Adebayo. He's got 8. Pass to Mitchell. Adebayo with the screen on ball. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Outside, Sexton. Here's Diabate. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jaquez outside. Heat moving the ball around. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
Ball, the pass to Bull. So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator. Aside from Tyler Hero, for all his growth, teams have been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
That free throw, no good. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Jovic. Here's Wiggins. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay. He gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
Miami leading by 9. To the middle and stolen by Bull. Miller outside. Shoots over Jaquez. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And they were in the top half of the league in terms of free throw shooting. It could have been better, but I just felt last year they had a few guys who were off.
And what really jumps out is their ranking in second chance points. They did some major work on the glass. Greg, those points really added up over the course of last season. Ball against Mitchell. Floats it up for Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Bull setting the pick for Miller. Drives to the hoop. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Adebayo. Over in the corner, Jaquez. No good on the 3.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Miller outside. Over Wiggins. Miller, no luck. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Jaquez the pass to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Yeah, that's another basket for Wiggins. Impossible to cool off. I mean, he's got every chamber filled tonight.
Deep two from Ball. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Pass to Jovic. Left side, Adebayo. Here's Jaquez. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And it's 6 points for Jaime Jaquez. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them. We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Sexton kicks the ball. Puts it up from 12. Goes back up. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
What a move by Bol, taking the foul but staying focused to finish the play.
Khalil Ware's checked in for Adebayo. And that one falls for Bol.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
So a moment now to see the story on Davion Mitchell. Last season's performance for him. He put up about 8 points a game last season. 5 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Back to Bol. Clock at 6. Shoots over Ware. Charlotte again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Boy, I tell you what, you got major bounce, but the long arms of Wiggins gives him an extra advantage converting at the rack.
On the wing, Miller. Covered by Wiggins. Miller, no luck. And so it's Miami going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. You know, that's the main thing. You know, we just trying to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and, you know, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. The Bucks playing at Fiserv Forum as they go up against the Knicks. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started.
This is going to be either a lopsided game or a terrific upset.
Changing focus now to that first half, a brutal game so far for the Hornets.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's Jovic. On the court for the Hornets, the wingmen are Sexton and Miller. Then there's Bull. Then it's Ball. And it's Diabate in at the four-man position.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Miller against Wiggins. A fadeaway. And he can't bank that one in. Clark, the future of the league is bright with the likes of Brandon Miller roaming the floor.
Yeah, I like him a lot. In 2024, he was third in the Rookie of the Year voting. Chet and Wemby were the two guys ahead of him, and we know how good both of those guys are. I think he's in a great position to continue to grow and potentially be an all-star.
And the first one drops.
You know, for Miller, to me, it's about playing to his strengths. When he does that, he's an effective player.
Khalil Ware's checked in for the Heat. Both free throws good for Miller.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Jovic. Inside. Mitchell passes to Ware. Takes a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Miller. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Heat making a switch here. Powell's checked in. The Heat leading by 13. Here's Jovic. He's got 8. Ware kicks to Wiggins. Out to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins passes to Powell. Free throw line jump shot. Miller grabs the miss. Hornets trail by 13. Pass to Bull. Back to Miller. Here's Bull. He's defended by Ware. And here's Miller. He's got 11. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The defense getting physical with Bull. Too physical, in fact.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
And so Bull nails both of them. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Wiggins in the post.
Big time. Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Bull. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The defense doing all they could against Bull. I mean, he's so tall, it's hard to defend him.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. No good on the free throw.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
The Heat leading by 14. Has to Ware. Powell outside. Back to Ware. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA has done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6. And that one falls for Bull. And so Bull nails both of them. The Heat have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Well, the game is going global. Players Association President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Guys, back to you.
Crossing over the borders. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Miller. It's tipped. Wiggins against Ball, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Is on Colin Sexton. The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
A decent free throw shooter is Wiggins, trying to become more than that, though, given how often he gets himself to the line.
Bull is screen on Wiggins. Here's Miller, and the dunk by Bull.
Lob it up and let Bull do the rest. I think that's a combination of hops and reach.
And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for Miami. On the wing, Hawkins. Second chance shot, and no problem from Powell as he finishes at the rim. Powell's got 11 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Miller surveying the floor. Lets it go from 11. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He's got 13.
Check out Miller showing off his pure shooting ability in the mid-range. So smooth.
Miller against Wiggins. Pass to Jovic. It's picked off. Goes up. And Miller throws it down hard.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
Now Wiggins covered by Miller. Ware passes to Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Ball finds Miller. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Miller with another miss.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Miami's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
The shot by Powell, no good. Hornets trail by 19, and it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take... a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Davion Mitchell's checked in for Powell. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Charlotte. The Heat leading by 17. Mitchell kicks to Ware. Pass to Jovic. Mitchell outside. Fires for three, and Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Miller knows how to finish in these situations. Turned on the Jets in transition.
Mitchell kicks to Wiggins. Back to Mitchell. Shoots the three. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Look, bad shooting nights happen to everybody. He's just got to feel fortunate that his teammates have picked up the slack for him.
Elbow shot is on the way. Miller, no luck. Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Jovic. Here's Wiggins, covered by Miller. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wiggins has got 12 now in this quarter.
Boy, Wiggins does it in so many different ways. That scoring versatility of his, special. This time he got it done in the painted area.
Screen by Bull. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bull's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oh, hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Wiggins, great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 17.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Mann, covered by Mitchell. Bull, and it's blocked. Jaquez with the ball. 6 points for him. Now, here's Mitchell. Wiggins, that's a screen for Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
Now, how about how he set his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And the Hornets making a change here. Hornets trail by 19. Pass to Miller. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Heat shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Up top, Powell, defended by Mann. Back to Powell. To the inside. It's deflected. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And, you know, for Miller, his passing is probably the most valuable and overlooked part of his game.
Miami leading by 15. Now Wiggins, 32 points in the game. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me, the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
Smith checked in for the Heat. And he sinks the second.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Miller kicks to Connaughton. And stolen by Wiggins. To the paint. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Mind the lane.
Powell, he's checked in for Miami. Jonas comes in for Smith. And the free throw, no good.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Here's Miller, and he banks in the layup. Miller's got 12 points in just the second half.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Miller, no good on the free throw.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Fontecchio in the corner. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Miller against Powell. 13 feet away. Miller, no luck. The Heat leading by 17.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for the Heat. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime drop.
Adebayo down low. He's against Bull.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Here's Ball. Miller outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Miller's got 16 here in the second half.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Pass to Adebayo. Now Mitchell. Right side, Adebayo. And Bull sends it back.
You've got to be aware of Bobo. He's got a 7'8" wingspan. If you are anywhere near him, back up even more to make sure you can get that shot off. Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Powell, the pass to Mitchell. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Khalil Ware comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Jaime Jaquez in for Powell. Sexton the pass to Ball. Bull a screen on Mitchell. The high post shot. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 30 points for Bull.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Back to Mitchell. On the wing, Wiggins. And it's good, 2 points. Wiggins has got 35 in the game.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Wiggins against Miller. No good with the elbow jumper. Miami leading by 15. Ware with it. Here's Wiggins. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. Adebayo is checked in for Miami.
One shot.
Free throw good, Wiggins. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one to start a 3-game homestand with that game. Sinks the triple. And that's now 28 points from Brandon Miller.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And a strong finish with two hands.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Pass to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Adebayo with a screen on Miller. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Ball kicks to Miller. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Both free throws good for Miller. Miami leading by 15. And stolen by Miller. 3-on-3. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Bull can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Deep two from Ball. Misses off the right iron.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Jovic. Pass to Adebayo. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
And it's the Heat with the ball. 15-point game. Clock at 4. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Knocks down the three.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Bull, a screen on Wiggins. Sexton. Now Miller. Trying again. Hawkes vacuums it in. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Here's Jovic. Now Wiggins. There's the pick. Let's lose a three. That one is off. Hornets trail by 18. And a great assist as they pick up an easy 2 on the fast break.
Huge night for Miller. We're seeing exactly why he went second overall. Brandon can take over a game.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Jovic. Now Mitchell. It's tipped. And here we go. Miller. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Adebayo against Bull. Here's Jovic. Outside Wiggins. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. And it misses. Hornets trail by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Heat.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Andrew Wiggins.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Knocks down the 3.
3 points.
And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Mitchell against Ball. And so it's Miami winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And
moments away. The setting in North Carolina, the Spectrum Center in Charlotte. The Magic taking on the Hornets. For Orlando, it's been a slow start to the season. Tonight, they'll try to get an elusive W. Hornets, Magic, and we'll be right back after this. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaFour. A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. And it's Bataze in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for Charlotte, the perimeter tandem, Sexton and Miller. Then there's LaMelo Ball, then it's Bol, and it's Diabate in at the 4. And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
Down low, here's Miller, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Pass to Wagner. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Miller. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Bane with it. His last outing, he had 20. And Bataze throws it down.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Outside Sexton. Miller on the wing. Over Wagner. That one's wide left. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Outside Bane. And here's Wagner. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Banchero outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
I'll tell you, see the burst of speed of Brandon Miller getting out in transition.
Miller's gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Bane against Sexton. Bane, the pass to Banchero. Bane surveying the D. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Here's Ball. And that one's good.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Banchero outside. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Bane against Sexton. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
And he knocks down the first one.
And not many guards are built like Bane. He's excellent shooting it from deep, but also has the ability to defend at a high level.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
And that one's good. Bold. Magic trail by 4. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10 wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with." Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Bataze. Banchero in the post. Yet to see a basket. Good work there as it goes.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
Miller outside. Bataze against Bull. Shot clock at 6. 18 feet out. The bank shot, no good. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 2, defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball too critical in today's NBA.
Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Miller's got 8.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Banchero outside. Bane against Sexton. Back to Bane. Orlando moving the ball around. Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
I tell you, don't be surprised when Franz Wagner gets up above the rim and finishes. This guy loves to attack the basket.
Wagner against Miller. The baseline J. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Orlando leading. Pass to Banchero. Now Wagner. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Black's checked in for Suggs. Now here's Ball. 20 points for him last game against Miami.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Ball looks over the floor. There's the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. He's got 5.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Pass to Bane. Over Sexton. Bane, no good.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Wagner inside, guarded by Miller. He's off on that one. Hornets leading by 4. Here's Diabate from outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Diabate's got 5 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside Bane. Up top, Banchero. To the paint. Here's Bataze, and Bataze throws it down.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
Pass to Miller. Now Ball. Again, Charlotte.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Here's Black. Still without a bucket. Right side Bain. And looking at second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most.
The offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
First one falls for him. Man, he's checked in for Charlotte. And a change for the Magic. Wagner's checked in. Good on both. Here's Ball. He has 7. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
There is such a length that comes with LaMelo Ball. This guy's ability to finish in the paint is really admirable.
Outside Bain. Pass to Wagner. Banchero against Miller. Here's Wagner. Here's Banchero. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
Ball, a screen on Bain. The 3 from Ball. Kept alive by Charlotte. Miller on the wing. Guarded by Banchero. And the bucket is good. Miller's got 12.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Black passes to Banchero. Lataze, a screen on Miller. Rejected by Ball. And here's the fast break. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Black, right side. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Charlotte leading by 7. Now Ball. He's got 9. Pass to Diabate. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
LaMelo Ball showing off that facilitation. That is pretty pick and roll basketball.
Orlando has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside Bain. Here's Banchero, guarded by Miller. Ball against Bain. Banchero with a screen on Ball. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, with his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Ball outside. 1:33 left in the first. Black outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Richards is checked in for Bull. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Then for Orlando, Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Franz Wagner. Bain comes in for Richardson. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. Up top, Miller, guarded by Banchero. And he dunks it down.
Oh, my goodness, the flare and the explosion on that finish by Brandon Miller. Look out below.
On the court for Orlando, Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. Paolo Banchero is out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Wagner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Welcoming the contact. Bain's built like a tree trunk out there.
Pass to Diabate. Now here's Bull. And the shot's good. Bull's got 6. Magic trail by 5. Outside Bain. Here's Banchero. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Now Miller. Pass to Bull. Over Wagner. Bull, no good. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road.
Yeah, really, Bain is more of an inside or outside guy. He has to adjust for the mid-range.
Ball against Suggs. And stolen by Suggs. Here's Bain. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Colin Sexton.
Yeah, pretty fearless move by Bain, making sure he gets the shot off.
2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Back to Ball. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Suggs.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Out to the right wing. Wagner outside. Stolen by Ball. And it's the Hornets on the break. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Basket counts. Bain's got 14 points for the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Miller. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Wagner. Miller hits them both.
Guys, you know this. Brandon Miller plays the game with a high level of intelligence, and at 6'9", that length, not a bad addition to that.
Banchero the screen. Ball against Bain. The kick out to Banchero. 4 on the clock. the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
First free throw is good.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Both good from the line that time. Here's man. Pass to Miller. Back to man. And here's Miller. There's a screen by Bull from the wing. And the layup is good off the glass. Bull's got 8 points. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Miller outside. Over Suggs. And no good, trying to use the glass.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Here's Banchero. The Hornets pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Miller. Offensive board. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
Well, Ball has the kind of size that will open up opportunities to rebound. A good job getting to the second chance.
Wagner outside. Up top, Banchero. To the middle. And stolen by Bull. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Boy, he might be early in his career, but Brandon Miller is capable of this kind of thing nightly. This guy is cooking.
Wagner with a screen. Suggs, the pass to Bain. Banchero with a screen on Ball. 5 to shoot. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Bain. Bain's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Miller. All sorts of time. No luck on that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Hornets. They're up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish your tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. It's still too early to tell. I mean, can't judge a movie based on the first 15 minutes. Gotta let things develop.
Yeah, I could judge your movies off the first 5 minutes.
Easy, easy, easy. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You got to like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Here's Wagner. The perimeter tandem, Sexton and Miller. Then it's Bol. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Diabate in at the power forward position. That's the Hornets 5. Here's Banchero. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance. Opportunity.
Ball passes to Miller. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Batase a screen on Ball. And stolen by Bol. And it's the Hornets on the break. And finished off by Bol.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Ball against Suggs. Inside. Here's Batase. And Batase throws it down.
This is how you run the offense. You can see Suggs in command with his passing.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 1-point game. Wagner with a steal. He's all alone. And the dunk by Wagner. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Ball passes to Miller. He takes it in. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
And it's Wagner missing. The Hornets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Miller with it. 22 points for him. It's rebounded by Batase. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. The Hornets with a lead. Miller outside. Over Suggs. Miller can't get it to go. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Takes a 3. Here's Banchero. Finds room and goes for the jam. Banchero.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Shoots. Here's Bol. And finished off by Bol.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. They grab their own miss. Miller outside. 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Here's Wagner. And Orlando tacks on 2 more. The Hornets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Miller against Wagner. Shoots off the step back. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 6 here in the quarter.
I'll tell you, that defense is really well done. Just Brandon Miller better offensively.
Payne with it, guarded now by Bull. Wagner outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Suggs. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. 4-3. Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Well, you watch Paolo Banchero and the offensive arsenal. This guy is just built to score the ball.
On the wing, Sexton. Up top, Miller. Fades away. It's rebounded by Batadze. The Magic have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Pass to Suggs. Banchero with a screen on Ball. Here's Suggs. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Now one on Ball.
Well, because Suggs can do so much offensively, he's able to keep defenders off balance, very willing to absorb the contact.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Suggs hits them both.
Now, Jalen Suggs is a player that does a little bit of everything, understanding what's expected and how he can carve out time in the rotation.
Wagner against Miller. Over Wagner. Miller can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 3. To the inside. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Bane. 16 points for Franz Wagner.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Miller, the pass to Bull. Ball outside. Bull, a screen on Suggs. There's Ball with a 3. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 4 rebounds now. Suggs, no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And there's the lob. Wagner with a steal. And they're running. Here's Banchero. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bull's got 5 rebounds in the game.
At this point, Brandon Miller is getting whatever he wants on the offensive end. Defense better step up.
For Orlando, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. There's the steal. Off target at the rim. Magic leading by 3. Banchero in the post. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. It's tipped. Wagner with a steal. On the wing, Bane. Guarded by Miller. Bane, the pass to Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Boy, when he catches a rhythm, Franz Wagner is relentless offensively.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Hornets making a switch here. Mann's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Black's checked in for Suggs. Hornets trail by 5. Now here's Miller. 28 points for him. Pass to Diabate. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far, and the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Bol against Bataze. Bol, the pass to Sexton. Here's Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bol, a screen on Wagner. Shot from the top of the key. Second shot opportunity, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Bol. Orlando leading. Wagner looking it over. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
Bol, a screen on Bane. For 3, Sexton. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bane. Now Black. Kicks it out to Bane. Connects from downtown. Bane's got 17.
Yeah, we've seen Bane make a leap offensively because of his ability to bury shots like this.
And here's Miller, defended by Wagner. Inside. And finished off by Bol.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play. This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that." Brian, back to you.
They've got their fans fired up. All right, thank you, Allie.
That's about selfless basketball right there. Find a teammate with a better shot. Nicely done, Paolo.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Charlotte making some changes. Richards is checked in for Bol. Salon comes in for Diabate. And it's Connaughton in for Sexton. Then for Orlando, Wendell Carter comes in for Bataze. And Wagner subbed in for Bane. Hornets trail by 7. Pass to Salon. Wagner against Miller.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the third. Offline with a baseline jumper. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Oh, swiped away. Shot is up. The rebound by Carter. Magic leading by 7. Here's Banchero. 18 points for him. Richards pulls it in. Miller on the wing. He's checked by Carter. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Tough move by Miller, having to absorb the foul while taking his shot.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. And he drops the first. And the Magic making a change here. Jones is checked in. Miller hits them both. 1:14 left in the third. Wagner outside. Down low. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
Miller against Jones. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Magic leading by 7. Pass to Wagner. Back to Jones. Orlando moving the ball around. And the dunk by Wagner.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Man, the pass to Connaughton. Knocks down the triple. Connaughton's got 5.
Well, this offense certainly thrives when he's knocking those down.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wagner's got 18 points in just the second half.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Man, the pass to Miller. Over Jones. And he can't bank that one in. And we've reached the end of the third. Orlando ahead. They're up by 8. And we'll be back with you shortly. A moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And this is... Banchero against Sexton. Now here's Banchero. The D's right on him. Buries it down low. Banchero's got 20 points.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
To the middle. Miller against Banchero. Fades back. And that one comes up a bit short.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And finished off by Bull.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Banchero with a screen on ball to the paint. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, you talk about it factor. Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Now Miller. Pass to Bull. Back to Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Over Banchero. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Miller's got 14 points now in the second half.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
And it's Wagner off the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Magic lead by 6.
Where you can see the fluidity on the drive by Franz Wagner. This guy very capable of putting it on the deck.
Here's Miller. Here's Diabate, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
The Hornets have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Back to Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Batase, a screen on Sexton. Inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Timeout on the court. Charge to Orlando.
He's checked in for Wagner. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Allie, thank you.
Wow, how about the power that Brandon Miller attacks the basket? We call that purpose, folks.
Orlando leading by 4. Wagner, the pass to Batase, and Batase throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Miller. That one is off. Some solid D from Batase. Here's Wagner. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Orlando with the ball. 6-point lead. Suggs outside from the arc.
I'd say this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Ball passes to Bowl. Now here's Miller, defended by Wagner. Miller against Wagner. 6 to shoot. Fade away. It's rebounded by Batase. Magic leading by 6. Wagner finds Bain. Batase with a screen. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And for the Hornets, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. There's a screen. There's Ball with a 3. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Suggs outside. Wagner with a screen. This one for 3. They got the rebound.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Shooting for Orlando. Batase. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. No good on the second free throw.
He couldn't sink them all, but did just enough to make this a two-possession ball game.
And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sexton.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Orlando. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Banchero the screen. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Miller outside. Now Sexton. Miller a screen on Bane. 5 to shoot. Now Ball. Puts up the tray. Ooh, the shot misses. On the wing, Bane. Checked by Sexton. Bane against Miller. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
Miller. Wagner with the rebound. Orlando leading by 9. Banchero. Using his size. Banchero gets by inside.
Well, commit to your move, anticipate the contact. Paolo Banchero does both of those things.
There's a screen.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Orlando's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Now Wagner. Stolen by Miller. Ball against Suggs. Oh, the baby hook. Nice.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
Orlando has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. 1:03 left in the 4th. Banchero. Oh, yeah! That's good!
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Second personal foul. 14.
He hits the first one, and that brings him with an 8.
Line for your Hornets. Miller. 2 shots.
Miller hits them both. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They've led by as many as 11.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Suggs outside. Now Wagner. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Mind the lanes.
Here's Ball. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ball goes again.
Third personal foul. 15 foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Taking 2 shots.
And he does get the second one, and that narrows the gap to 7. Knocked loose, stolen by Miller. Connects!
Suggs with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Ball fires. So the Magic win it. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as
and did it my